at him, his evil
Something
smile.
devilish. You know, he says his favorite thing to do is talking Twitch chat. I ain't saying those.
Bro, this guy's
That's
Cool
his
Kings
hobby.
too. This guy's brown Cool Kings, man.
That's like saying I bully people in my spare time. Like, that's
crazy.
crazy.
That is also raw, bro.
Absolutely unhinged, undiagnosed psychopath.
Yes, I know, that's on your Tinder
Undiagnosed psychopath.
profile. I know that's on
Ness.
your Tinder profile.
Look, you see, like, we've already gone insane. Like, it's a complete far cry to what we had last set.
But this is also very similar to what we had last set between these two. They immediately get into these scrapping situations. We see a lot of side B already coming from ascro because he wants to pressure Kirb0 slightly away because Kirby is slightly stronger up close. But so far, it is Kirb0 who's got the slight lead, doesn't quite get caught out by the PK rocket, can't quite punish it easily because it's a really good auto cancel on ascro's end, and we are getting straight into the fray in this set.
Yeah, I'm noticing the parry's a lot more clean on the cover. The guy's literally glowing. Look at the camera. The guy's literally glowing, bro. That contrast between the max, bro. I mean, point is, he's on his game right now. It seems. I just hope he's. I think the biggest thing yesterday was like dealing with like the PK fire nonsense on the shield, just being absolutely like trapped with that plus ascro's magnet nonsense, caused him a little bit of strife, but still. Kirb0, I feel like he still ain't down even after losing that first stock. What do you guys think?
It's a difficult one as well because it's like, I think, obviously we saw what Kirby was able to do against Kendrick earlier on in this tournament, where obviously lost a couple of times and then went home, did the homework, and then came back way, way stronger. The only issue is this time around is that even though you lost the first time, you've got a day. And you haven't got all of that time to necessarily look down and VOD review and even get a practice against another Ness. So on the off chance that there's one here, excellent news. But if not, you've kind of got to go in with a little bit more just theory crafting rather than actual sort of practiced methodology. And Kirb0 has been really, really good with that, as we saw earlier on.
Yes.
But again, clearly, the theory is really working out here as Kirby with a very, very strong lead in this first game.
I mean, I honestly, I mean, people don't say this often, but I think Kirby is genuinely one of the smartest players we have here in Smash UK. He's like, once again, let's talk about the score set, the Kendrick Olimar set, the way, and obviously you just mentioned that, but obviously those sets happened such a while ago. I wouldn't be surprised if Kirby went home tonight, like yesterday, and just absolutely looked through the ascro set he had today. And I wouldn't be so. Look at the way he's playing now. He is moving absolutely mad right now. All the work truly paying off.
We're gonna see just ascro trying to get some kind of jump read going, and I love that little bait there from ascro trying to get Kirb0 to sort of jump into that PK Thunder. However, the two-frame on the down smash, Kirb0, you're nasty.
Bro, he traded with him and then he ran up slowly and down smashed.
Quite literally.
Such an amazing edge guard from Kirb0, who just seems to have all the knowledge in the world, all the timing in the world to execute that game one. And that was the first game he's taken against ascro all weekend. And it might be the start of something more.
Yeah, this is something personal. I think I was saying yesterday, I was saying this yesterday when I saw this, like this, I feel like it could be the next like Bloom Luigi, you know, this could be like, I don't know, I definitely feel like these
Next
two,
EUPR potential.
that's what I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
I feel like these two, they're going to have a crazy rivalry, you know, from this tournament. And that's no joke, man. These guys are serious about their game. And Kirb0, he's done the work already, it seems. I won't be surprised if he takes it over ascro, even though ascro's been playing crazy this entire time. But he was barely disrespectful yesterday to Kirb0, bro. Like, I think this is slightly personal for Kirb0, you know, that's all I'm saying. But still, okay, banging start as well, 50% onto ascro. So what you got to say?
I was going to say, like, ascro might be struggling here just because Kirby's one of those characters who's so dominant in CQC, even in a way that even a character like Ness can't handle it. Like, this is a character that can contest with Shotos, like Ryu and Ken, at their own game and beat them. So it's all about how can ascro deal with that in his own way outside of his little bag of tricks that he looks so cool clipping.
Definitely.
The other thing I wonder as well for ascro specifically, because obviously he's very much a new name to the scene. I wonder if oh my goodness, he looks pretty strong now, but I do wonder how much gas he has got left in the tank. I mean, at the end of the day, it is 2 pretty full days of competing. So when you're getting to these sort of later hours on the second day, it can get quite tiring. And of course, you know, Kirb0 has been in the scene for not too much longer, but even from last Brink, it's still something that he's, you know, had a little bit of experience in. And we can see Kirb0 at the moment just with a bit of a fragile lead. However, off stage against ascro, and you know he's on the hunt.
Yeah, and that's going to be unrecoverable.
Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff there coming out from ascro, man. The PK finally hitting its mark. I don't think it hit. It was working too much in that first game. I feel like that might be the difference maker in here, game 2. But the down tilt for the trip, forward smash.
I got the down as well.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're getting down with it. Beautiful stuff, bro. I think it's zones. Zones make me silly, bro. I can't lie.
You can't blame people.
You need to watch back. So you versus Maze means you need to hear his commentary. One of the comments is really gonna get you. I promise. I promise. We were trying not to crack out. ascro is trying not to crack under the pressure right now. Kirb0's just putting too much on it right now. He gets the 2-frame again, and he has a whole stock lead. And this is just different to Saturday. Joycey, this is just different. This is nowhere near what we saw and nowhere near our expectations, I think.
Again, he might have been using up all of that Premier and Wi-Fi, maybe getting in a little bit of practice, but certainly Kirb0, again, he's been thinking about what was that? And I do notice, I remember in the first set, there were some moments where ascro had to make some crazy comebacks to be able to deal with Kirb0's pressure. So again, the neutral game really in Kirb0's favor, but it's just these little moments here where he's getting these edge guards, he's getting a lot of really early kills, and I feel like all of this like almost relentless pressure that ascro normally puts on, it feels like Kirb0 was almost get like Una reverse card. It's like, it's your turn to deal with this.
Yeah, this is just absolutely ridiculous to see. Whole stock lead, man. This is once again a complete far cry from yesterday's game. Managing to grab ledge there, and still the thing is, I feel like Kirb0's so ready for anything ascro throws out. Look at, this is just what I was gonna say. PK5, I was gonna talk about on stage, right? Gets that shot, doesn't get the kill just yet. I'm holding though, But the thing is, right, Kirb0 just seems so ready to deal with PK5 at any moment. He SDIs out that instant. He's always out of that. Here coming into game 2, and even off stage, I didn't expect him to be ready for the off stage PK5 SDI as well, and it saved him in so many different instances.
Yeah, he's a bit late on the ledge from there, so he doesn't get much time to do the back air, and ascro's managed to fend back with their throw, but the up throw now can't quite do it either. I think it was staled just a little bit, which allows ascro to hang on, but there's so much work to be done here zone, and I think it's not able to do it just yet.
I've never seen that one before.
Yeah.
This kid is, he's angry.
He's playing kind of well.
Completely 180 from yesterday.
ascro, don't have it, bruv. Lock in.
He doesn't have headphones on.
Yeah. I see you. Yeah, you got that, bro. Come on.
It's wild what you mentioned about the adjustments to the PK5, because it was literally game to game that happened. We saw earlier on how Kirb0 got hit by that PK5 off stage, managed to get hit by the forward air, stock gone. Next game though, it was the PK5 with, like you said, Kirb0 managing to pop out of the side a little bit and then just having that spacing. However, there is a plumber on the why is he here?
So ascro's, I've heard from other people, ascro actually talks about how good his Luigi is, bro. He really does believe in this character, and we did see earlier that it's a really hard matchup for Kirb0. A matchup he still made a serious effort in, but a hard matchup. Like, he can't, I guess he is just like, okay, this is the miracle matchup, right? So I'm just gonna pull this out, and I'm gonna just get this win, and I'm just gonna mix up everything. And like, he might even go back to Ness after this. But I'm not sure he's going to get the chance right now, Zone, because he's kind of getting a little bit bodied.
I was going to say, he does have a Sonic in the pocket as well. So, like, he might have more than just the Luigi. Because he said something about mailing Sonic before playing
Is this guy like, got a bayonet as well? Like, is he like is he like the Cell of like the Smash UK universe? Why does he have every character into one?
I can't wait to see the Kirby
He's going to lose to Kirby. He's going to lose to Kirby regen. He's got a red Kirby now.
Yeah, exactly.
Cell is in the final of Cell games right now, and it looks like Kirb0's trying to stop ascro's run all the way there because he is kind of demolishing him. Luigi needs a misfire to get back on stage because he's dead. He's dead. He's straight up dead. And Kirb0 has taken 18.5%.
I mean, again, we might be talking about maybe the gas has sort of run out of the tank a little bit here. Again, it has been a very long day. You know, bracket started at 12 o'clock today, and when you're getting this far in bracket, particularly when you start in losers fairly early on, it is set after set after set. So maybe this sort of gas is running out a little bit. Maybe the pace is slowing down. Shout out to the shoulder hitbox on Luigi's forward smash on the other shoulder. But certainly, I wonder if maybe this is
out of here, man. Bomb.
I wonder if ascro is sort of tapping out at the moment.
Yeah, I think as soon as he locks in Luigi, I think that's
I think you're alright, man. The gas is gone. He is not
Cyclone,
Luigi,
no,
bro.
nah,
Oh,
okay.
God.
At least he's not falling for the easy baits, but still, it's looking a little bit easy bake for Kirby right now. He is really just following the recipe to success at the moment, and it looks like ascro is put off stage again. Can he get around it this time? No, that Nair is going to send him away, and there's the fair to finish out the set, and Kirby takes it with a 3-stock and dominant 3-0.
That is honestly a sigh of relief from Kirby. That is absolutely impressive. Once again, I feel like this kid is probably the hardest worker I've seen in Smash UK, and I don't think it was stated enough. And obviously, the kid doesn't go around talking about how much work he puts in, but you can clearly see with the way he plays the game, the way he sticks to his game plans, very rigid, very powerful game plans when executed properly. And it's just absolutely amazing and very well deserved win coming from Kirby. ascro, it's bedtime.
Yeah, it's bedtime for
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
guy.
say.
We might want to get like an interview from him.
ascro,
Yeah, I was gonna
If we
say,
can handle his energy,
ascro,
that
get
is.
in here.
I'm
if production
100%
could try
down.
and get ascro on here, that would be amazing. But for the time being, we've got to sing Kirby's praises because you know who he just landed himself into? He just landed himself into Maze Beans. You know who Maze Beans said he really didn't want to play against?
Kirby!
It's top 4 to be fair.
I was going to say, at this point now, it's like, yeah, you know
I'm
what?
tired as well, man.
And they are the top 4 seeds. Once again, I am brilliant.
The real winner of Brink is right here.
Guys, you know he seeded the event, by the way, just so you don't know. Just so
In
you
case
know,
you didn't know.
I will own that stuff, man.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get ascro. If not, of course, it is going to be top 4. We're in the big leagues now, folks. No more time for messing around.
We have an interesting storyline brewing of the top. We had the top 3. We said those are top 3. There's Bloom, there's Luigi, there's Maze Beans, and then we said, well, maybe Kirby's kind of getting into it. Like he really looks like he could be 4th in the UK. ascro casted some doubt, but now all of a sudden Kirby looks dominant. He destroyed his opponent. One of the only person that could beat him in day 1. He destroyed him, demolished him, took out his pocket. So he really looks like he's entering that. However, it has to be said, there is Bloom and Luigi in the winner's side, and there's Maze and Kirby on the loser's side. And it feels like there's actually kind of like a divide between those 2 brackets because Bloom, in the one game he took seriously against Maze Beans, where the one game of Bayo Steve looked absolutely unkillable, looked undeniable. He just was unkillable, and Maze Beans said he played it to perfection. Luigi looked like he was unstoppable against Kirby as well, right? He literally looked like he couldn't do anything, and as a result, it feels like those 2 have just proven